Welcome to episode 4 of 10 Minute Cinema. We're in the minutes of 30 to 40 minutes of Gremlins.
Moving right along.
We are. It's been 2 weeks now. We're already 40 minutes into a movie. How about that?
Yeah.
So, watch any movies this week?
I did.
I didn't.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm a slacker this week.
No kidding.
2 times in a row. This is awful.
Yeah.
What'd you watch?
I watched Zootopia.
Zootopia. How was it?
It was pretty entertaining.
Actually, I heard it was a really good movie.
Yeah, I usually don't watch animated movies, but I was kind of just flipping through Netflix last night and couldn't sleep, and I was like, just throw it on. If I get bored, I'll fall asleep, but it was really good. I stayed awake through all of it, actually.
That was Pixar, right?
Disney. Just
It was just Disney? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of animated movies now when they're Disney or Pixar are just, like, really good in comparison to what we got as kids, which, not saying that they were bad.
Right.
But they're just so much more in-depth now than back then.
Absolutely. And it just really had a great message. They were to kind of hide it in there, but it's, a good message for kids that everybody should be treated equally and not, separated out by what differentiates us, basically.
Yeah, I thought it touched on racism a lot, didn't it?
Mm-hmm. Very much so.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Did you watch anything else?
No, just that one.
Just that one? Alright, I promise next episode I will have watched something.
Okay.
I don't know what, but I'm going to watch something.
Okay.
Alright, so, you want to get started on this minutes 30 through 40?
Yeah, let's jump right in.
Alright, so last time we talked, it started with Barney, the dog, kind of yelping or whatever, kind of moaning, and Billy wakes up. And
I would say it's more of a whimper.
Okay, whimper. There you go. That's the word I was looking for.
Mm-hmm.
And Billy is like, huh? While Stripe, not Spike, but Stripe, is kind of like smiling a little bit, like, mischief.
Yeah, he's not sleeping like they thought he was.
Yeah, definitely. So that happens, and then Billy goes to see what Barney's doing, and he's tied up by Christmas lights hanging off the roof.
Yeah.
Like, holy hell.
Yeah, that damn Mrs. Deagle.
You think it's Mrs. Deagle?
Yeah, who else would it be? She said that she would get that dog.
It's the Gremlins. It's obviously the Gremlins.
There are no Gremlins yet.
Oh, well, it's the troublemakers.
Oh.
The Mogwais.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the offspring.
So, presumably they've been up there in the room with him the entire time.
But he was sleeping.
Right, but how would even if there are 5 of them, how do they get the dog up into the lights?
I mean, that's a good point. But they clearly show after Billy leaves the room, the Mogwais giggling and laughing, and you know that they were up to something. They're clearly showing mischief has been ensued.
Well, I think that what they're laughing at is they went over to the window and they saw Mrs. Deagle doing this, and like, she's awesome.
You really think that? That's
yes.
I think it's 100% them.
Really?
Yes.
I think there were no footprints in the snow, so it was obviously the Mogwai.
Oh.
They would have made footprints too. They have feet.
They didn't go out in the snow.
They went on the roof.
It was their house. They were inside, so they didn't have to go out on the porch.
Boom. You just got schooled by Christina.
Yeah. Nobody said we had a guest in this episode.
Sorry, I was supposed to.
She's just
I was ready to defend my argument against you, which is always easy. I knew I was going to win. This is not fair.
Good point.
This is why we're engaged. She helps.
We are not engaged.
She completes me.
Let's move on.
Alright, so Billy's with his parents the next morning.
Yeah, and who does he suspect?
Mrs. Deagle, obviously.
Oh, the obvious culprit, yes.
Because he has another, mischief Mogwai.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't.
He saw the one spit at Gizmo.
Yeah, but they just don't like Gizmo. He doesn't know that they're going to be playing pranks on him and stuff.
Yeah.
So, it's funny here because we get to see yet another invention, and this is one I remembered right before it happened.
Well, we see several here in the scene, but...
Well, yeah, but we get to see one in focus.
They were all in focus.
We get to see one used.
He was testing out 2 of them before...
I didn't even notice them.
Yeah. He's holding the hammer that automatically hammers nails.
Oh, jeez.
And then he has the 4 flice waters that are, tied together.
Oh, yeah, the fly swatter, yeah.
Yeah. He uses both of those
awful.
during the conversation.
Who would use that?
I mean...
Okay, but the wife...
Okay.
is using the coffee maker.
Yeah.
Which looks like the first ever Keurig.
Yeah, I think so.
What coffee sludge?
It looks tasty.
No, well, no.
You would drink it.
I love coffee, so I probably would.
See?
I
you
don't
love
think I
coffee
would
so
enjoy
much.
it.
If that was the only thing that came out and you didn't have time to make more, you would drink that shit.
I put coffee sludge jam.
Yeah.
In my notes.
Yeah. See?
Yeah. So Billy decides he's going to take one to school and show his teacher.
Yeah.
And right away, without even hesitating, he's just like, you know what, I'm going to show you what happens here.
Yeah, check this shit out.
He drops water on the Mogwai, which I presume is not Gizmo, but one of the other ones.
Correct.
Okay. And so it spawns just one because it's only one drop of water.
Right.
So that's good.
It's logical.
Yeah, it's logical. But here's the thing. He doesn't tell the teacher the rules.
Or does he?
He does not. In the scene, he does not, which we are to assume that he did not tell him then.
I would assume that he did. I mean, that's pretty important. This is like the big thing.
I don't know, man. I feel like this is going to come back to bite Billy in the ass. They didn't talk to teacher about the rules. He's already broken one of the rules.
Well, yeah, I mean...
multiple times now. One on accident, now it's on purpose. So he is obviously a rule breaker, this Billy guy. Maybe he has what's coming to him. Maybe Mrs. Steagle's right.
See? Now you're on my side.
So, we get another Mogwai, and they're kind of like poking each other at box, and all of a sudden it's nighttime again. Like, literally, we just skipped the whole day in like about 30 seconds.
Yeah, we gotta move along.
Apparently.
We're 35 minutes into this movie, and not much has happened, really. So...
You're right.
Yeah.
Okay. It's starting to get good, though. It's starting to get to the good stuff.
It is. But before we leave that scene, teacher wants to keep one to experiment.
Oh, yeah, he's going to keep one. I'm sorry, I forgot to say that.
Yeah.
And so then Billy's walking by the bar. Let me just peek in. Oh, look, it's Kate.
Oh.
I guess I'll just wait here until she gets off like a creeper.
Yeah.
Oh, it happens to be closing time.
How
or
convenient.
did he know that? That's pretty creepy, Billy.
Yeah.
So she has what seems to be the town happy drunk.
Billy's neighbor.
Yeah, we saw him earlier. I thought we saw him earlier, but I hadn't seen him since the beginning, so.
Right, yeah. Mr. Futterman.
Mr. Futterman. And he goes on a rant about World War II and Gremlins. But not the Gremlins we're going to see.
Well, maybe.
Maybe.
We don't know that.
I would assume he was talking about Japanese planes.
He was.
Okay. Gremlins.
No.
Maybe that's why the movie's called Gremlins.
Could be.
Could be. Maybe we're going to see a whole bunch of Japanese planes.
Yeah.
In the final act.
Yeah. That's what the Mogwai turned into.
Dude, that's creepy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Spoiler alert, sorry.
Wow. Way ruined it for our viewers.
Yeah.
Listeners. I always call them viewers. They do not watch us.
Nope, they sure don't.
Oh, man.
Thank God.
Thank God.
They're missing out. You know what? We should do a video podcast. They would get lost in your beard. We can't do it.
Yeah. So, Kate's closing up. She convinces Mr. Futterman to walk home because he's too drunk to drive.
He can barely even turn on the car.
Well, and it's not even a car. It's a tractor.
It looked like it was a mail truck at first to me.
No, it's like an old tractor. It's the one that he was driving in his driveway at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah. So he's too drunk to drive.
A tractor.
A tractor, which is obviously normal in this town in the middle of Back to the Future land.
Yeah. So, now we're walking Kate home.
And Billy just goes for it.
Yeah, swinging for the fences.
He's swinging for fences and he got a date. But not yet. We're not there yet. I skipped over.
Oh, wow, okay.
Okay, so he's walking her home. He's talking about how great the holidays are. And she's like, I hate the holidays. The holidays are depressing. You know, there's more suicides during the holidays than any other time of year. Yeah. People are opening presents while others are slitting wrists. What?
I mean, that's normal.
That is crazy talk. This girl obviously has huge issues.
Yeah, but you know what? He's got blinders on. He's only thinking one thing.
He wants that booty.
He does.
He wants that booty hardcore. Or softcore, maybe.
Probably both.
All the above.
So yeah, she's just a bundle of cheer here.
Super cheerful. I bet she gets coal in her stocking. Or something else. Oh. She gets really upset about Christmas when he goes, you don't like Christmas? Who doesn't like Christmas? She's like, wow, tell someone you don't like George Washington, it's okay, but you don't like Christmas. Like, what? Went to 1080. Yeah, I know. She's looking at me because it's her.
Yeah. But you messed up the quote. It's Washington's birthday.
Oh, okay.
She's talking about other holidays.
Gotcha.
She mentions that, and I think Columbus Day was the other one she mentions.
Oh, okay.
Which really, if you're trying to compare Washington's birthday or Columbus Day to Christmas, those are kind of on a different scale anyway.
That's true.
It kind of is a bigger deal to not like Christmas compared to not liking Columbus Day.
I mean, who likes Columbus Day?
Not Indians.
School kids. That's it. After you're out of school, do you care about Columbus Day at all?
No.
Do you go, oh yes, we're gonna celebrate Columbus Day today. Let's have a barbecue grill out.
I mean, I do that.
Not for Columbus Day.
Yeah.
You stay inside and you watch 1492 picture movies.
Nope.
Christopher Columbus, the director.
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome.
All right, so back to the school.
No, you gotta talk about the date still. So he asked her out on a date for next Thursday, and she's like, yeah. And then he's like, oh, that's great. And she gives him this death stare, like, leave me the fuck alone. And,
really? I didn't pick up on that.
Oh, I totally saw it. But then he's like, oh yeah, we'll get the final finishing touches later. And she's like, okay, thanks, bye. And he just stares at her door, like for an eternity.
I don't think it was that long.
Okay, but it was really creepy. Like, he really wanted to go inside. Like, he did.
Okay. I'll believe you.
Now we can go back to the school.
Okay. We're back at school.
This is awesome.
And the teacher wants to do the blood test.
Yeah, he's like, this isn't going to hurt at all.
Which is what doctors always say before they give you a shot. And they lie.
He's
they
not a
fucking
doctor.
lie.
Whoa. Do you
I'm
not
just
like
saying,
needles?
No, I hate needles.
I know.
You've known this.
I remember watching Saw 2 with you, and you had to turn your eyes because of the needle pit.
Yeah. That was awful.
Both times we watched it that night.
Yep.
Because we watched it twice.
We did.
Before anyone else could watch it.
But this one was alright, because it doesn't actually show a needle going in.
It just shows a tube with red liquid.
Yeah.
Nothing big.
Mm-mm. Kind of an awful face this little Mogwai makes.
Oh, no, he does not like this.
You feel very sorry for him.
Yeah, it really kind of is painful to watch him if you watch just him. I actually focus more on too because he's like shaking and he's obviously in pain and he's just not having any of it.
Yeah.
It is not cool to him.
And then we jump cut back to Billy's bedroom.
Yep, and Gizmo's watching 3D, which is fun and neat.
Yep.
As he says.
And you know what movie they're watching?
No, I didn't pick up on it.
It's a great classic.
What is it?
Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Oh, nice. Never saw it.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, people start turning into pod people.
Okay.
They look like themselves, but they're not themselves. They are alien
They're
life
aliens,
forms.
yeah. I think I saw an episode of The Simpsons. No, there's a Simpsons video game like that.
Okay.
The mutants took over.
Okay.
Something like that. Bart has to fight them.
Alright.
You could get X-ray glasses, which could see if they're aliens or not.
Okay. I think that went on a little too long.
Yeah, okay. The other gremlins are being crazy hyper and wanting food.
Yeah, they're hungry.
They are hungry, so they convince Billy to give them some chicken.
Yeah. He looks at the clock. It's not even midnight yet.
Not even midnight yet.
Perfectly fine.
So he gets this giant plate of chicken, which is enough to feed the whole family for dinner.
How was there this much chicken left over?
It's almost like they got 2 chickens, and then they cooked both of them and left one for the Gremlins, or the Mogwai to eat.
Yeah.
Which is insane, because it's so much chicken. It's literally like a full giant platter of it.
It is, but I mean, if you're going to have pets, you got to be responsible and feed your pets.
You don't feed them chicken, you feed them dog food or something.
They don't like that. That's for Barney.
Maybe they could try it. Maybe they would like it.
I think so.
Did you just go straight to chicken?
Yeah.
That's like their ancestors.
I don't think that's right at all. They are not bird-like in any way.
So you're right. You said it appears to be before midnight.
What do you mean it appears to be? It is. He checked the clock.
Yeah, but we know that these guys are mischief people.
Mischief people.
Mischief people.
Oh, they turned into people now.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
And so it cuts to the next scene, which is where we stop. and it's clearly on the clock. It says 2:20.
On what scene?
It's back at the teacher's house.
Oh, yeah, you should. The house?
Or the school, I mean.
They're at the school still.
Why does he have to school at 2 a.m.?
That's a good question.
That's creepy.
It's a very good question.
He has to teach in like 4 hours.
He does.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, you pull all-nighters when you gotta, experiment for science.
Apparently.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, it's 2:20 in the morning.
Yeah.
He just fed the gremlins after midnight.
He did.
Rule 2 broken.
So, I don't know about you, but if it's 2:20 in the morning, I kind of know it's late.
Yeah.
I should have been in bed.
Yeah.
Billy
doesn't seem like he's really the smartest tool in the shed, though.
No. He's really kind of still thinking about Kate, I think. That's on his mind.
I think he's just not all there. I feel like he's like one of those guys that like maybe he's half mentally challenged and he's also the main character in this movie.
Yeah.
He just doesn't seem like he's responsible or anything.
Okay. Well, that's where we leave off for the week.
It is. So, do you know what's going to happen next? Because I don't.
I do. I know exactly.
I can't wait to see what happens after they eat after midnight because I have no clue.
All right.
Oh, let's talk about that scene real quick before we leave, though.
All right.
It was super disgusting.
What was?
The chicken eating scene.
No, I mean, that's how I eat chicken.
That's how you eat chicken?
Yeah.
I've never eaten chicken with you.
Yeah, you should.
I don't want to if you look like that.
Yeah. You just kind of put it up to your lips and you kind of turn it around in circles. And then you got
the
little slime strings going between your lips. And that's how you eat chicken.
And you smack your lips all around and just inhale it.
And then just throw the bones up out of the box that I'm staying in with my other friends.
After you clean it like Fred Flintstone.
Yeah. See?
That's gross.
She's ate chicken with me.
Oh. Well, she's also drinking a bottle of wine in one hand like it's a glass.
All right.
And it's not. So.
What's wrong with that?
All right.
Everything. All right.
Have a good weekend, sir.
You too.
And we'll see you Monday with the next episode.
Well, yeah, but I'll see you Sunday.
Yeah.
Survivor Series.
But we'll be back on Monday with them.
We will.
That's who I was saying goodbye to, not you.
Oh, not me?
Yeah, I figured I'd do that off air.
Okay, I guess.
All right.
All right. Until next time, guys.
Yep. Hang 10.
Tim Minson.